Hey, how are you guys doing today? Sorry, I've been away a while. I've had some stuff going on and some other issues. But we're going to talk about Hulk Agents of Smash. It's a brand new series. It's out on Disney XD. It's really, really similar to Ultimate Spider-Man. Now, a lot of people are going to give this show some crap because quite a few inconsistencies with the Hulk right now. Everything from when he's talking, when he's not talking, what's going on, especially with the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because he was a focus, then he wasn't, then he came back. It seems that every time we see the Hulk, he's always somewhere, he's always someone different, which isn't a bad thing. I really liked Mark Ruffalo as Hulk, and I wouldn't have minded of him voice acting here, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Alright, so it starts out with Rick Jones, who was voiced by Seth Green. I'm not a big Seth Green fan. I like Robot Chicken. I don't mind him in Family Guy, but his voice is squeaky. Like, you would never know the man's going on 40. Like, he sounds like he's 22 and struggling through puberty. It's not flattering when you hear him talk. I It's not a bad thing. It really isn't. It's something you're going to have to grow to get used to. Now, walking into this, if you don't like Ultimate Spider-Man or you have a problem with them breaking the fourth wall in Ultimate Spider-Man, there are moments like that within the Hulk. I didn't really mind them. It just felt like they get catered to a different crowd. I remember back with the '90s show, it was a story about the Hulk. It was explaining what was going on with him. I feel like Disney is starting to dumb down their shows, and it's making them a little less relevant to children of this generation because the storylines aren't having as much of an impact. I found the show itself to be very entertaining. I really didn't mind it. I really didn't. Only time will tell if it gets better or if it gets worse. It does have potential, but here's the premise of the show. Rick Jones is in a Hulk. He's in the base with the Hulk. The Hulk has his own base. Yes, our big green friend has his own superpowered, almost government-like base. And Rick Jones decided that he would like to make a web series about the Hulk. Our Marvel Universe reclusive hero who struggles with his powers is now going to be the subject of a web series. So essentially, this man's going to have a YouTube channel. How Rick Jones got the military tech that they were originally using to watch the Hulk isn't explained. That might come out later. We don't know. We'll see. Um, when you see the icons, you'll see what I originally thought was Rick Jones mutated. That's actually Scar, which we'll touch on later. Red Hulk, She-Hulk, and some blue person. To which, if you know who that is, please let me know in the comment section. That kind of threw me for a loop. Red Hulk. Red Hulk is General Ross. He talks a lot. Him and the Hulk are friends, which is extremely confusing because Red Hulk and the Hulk have never gotten along. General Ross has always been out to destroy and get rid of the Hulk, and in Hulk Agents of Smash, it almost seems like they're friends with a playful rivalry. Like Hulk calls him a jerk because Red Hulk saved him and then knocks him off a building. It's very confusing. Alright. I don't know about you guys, but the big subject of confusion for me is Hulk's dialect. I can never tell when he's going to talk, when he isn't going to talk, what he's going to say. After the Avengers, I was hoping we'd see more of that Hulk, that version of the Hulk where he's still struggling. This one, it appears that there is no Bruce Banner. He sees the Hulk the entire time. He talks just perfectly. And one of the things he loved to say is smash, which is very confusing because if the Hulk now has Banner's intellect, you would think that he would have something better to say than I'm going to smash this or I'm going to smash that. There was one particular line that bothered me. He goes, if I smash you, you need to stay smashed. He doesn't really sound like the Hulk, and he doesn't sound like Bruce Banner. He just sounds like this new Hulk. And I understand that all characters have to go through an evolutionary change. and reach a newer audience. But you don't have to essentially be disrespectful to the audience by dumbing everything down and being like, okay, well, this and that. Not to mention, a lot of things are very rushed and they aren't explained very well. If I was watching this as a child myself, I would have been confused and I would have had way more questions. And in the society we live in, I feel like these cartoons aren't really doing kids service. Scar is an interesting subject. Scar talks like the Hulk used to. Scar this, Scar that, Scar smash. Hulk actually replied back, Hulk smash to Scar. And then Rick Jones actually made a comparison to him. So if you don't know who Scar is the son of the Hulk. It is from the World War Hulk timeline where him and the Queen had a child. Oh, I'm sorry, she's not the Queen. But Planet Hulk and World War Hulk were some of my favorite books that I absolutely adored. But the Hulk had learned to speak during there through some tech, and he got the Hulk strength and Banner's intellect, and it showed. Because I don't want to ruin that book, because that's some really good spoilers. If you haven't read those, please go read those. It's a really good series of what happens to him, the casualties from it, and then problems that arise later that aren't anyone's fault directly, but Hulk has to come back to Earth, and he just goes nuts. But he goes nuts, he's talking to everyone. So, Scar is a product of that storyline, and so I'm assuming that this is post-World War Hulk-ish. I'm not sure, because everything keeps getting reset. It is very confusing when they keep bringing him back and the different iterations of him, but I do like Scar. I'm hoping that he will become more like the comic Scar, because I liked him way more than I liked Daken, who was Wolverine's son. So, I'm confused by a lot. I really am. I can't wait to see what you guys' comments are and what you guys want to say and talk about it. Episode 1 is called Doorway to Destruction. It is currently free on iTunes. I'm going to put a link in the description, so if you want to go check that out, go check that out for free right now. Come back, give me your feedback. Hey, I'll reply. We'll talk about it. But go ahead and snag that up while it's free. I'll let you know what I think of the series as it goes on. And tell me what you think about the TV reviews, because if you guys like them, then I'll continue to do them. If not, then I'll just kind of let it go. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. You guys have a good night. All right, man? Bye.